So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with an epic, long-awaited video. I'm down at MK Performance. We got my DC2 Integra Type R behind me. And as I've been alluding to for a while now, things are about to get serious. Guys, we're taking that B series out and we got a different engine going in. Stay tuned for this one. It's gonna be sick. Let's get it. Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it. For the best in universal premium ester-containing engine oils and fuel additives for both petrol and diesel engines, check the links in the description. So yes guys, we have my DC2 Integra Type R up in MK Performance Workshop. We got the main man right here, brother. And it's good to be back, and it's good we're finally doing what we're about to start today. Basically, I bought this car because I love Integras. As a fan of the DC5, I had always heard that the DC2, although it was the car that came along before, the generation before the DC5, this one was the one to have when it comes to a very good front-wheel drive handling car, possibly the best ever. And that's a big statement, front wheel drive handling car. Now I drove this car on the street, you would have seen the review, and I absolutely loved it. I put it through some twisties and I got the feeling that this could be amazing on track. Well, we done gassed on track at Donington Park and I took this car out. Now it was very wet that day. However, I still put this car through its paces, and I've got to honestly say this is, and I'm not just trying to go along with what everyone else says or has said about this car, but honestly, this was the best front wheel drive car I have ever driven on track. It was absolutely amazing, given the conditions too. The only thing is, I was getting gapped on the straights, bro. People were taking the mickey out of me on the straights. The 220 brake horsepower that this has is okay. Through the twisties, you know, it was dipping people through corners, but as soon as we hit a straight, it was game over for me. It just has no torque. So today, I think we found a suitable engine to go in this car to begin a new journey, and it will not stop where we're about to start. So before we get into that and tell them about that, I want your opinions on the B series, the B18 that's coming out.
Legendary engine. To be fair, if it wasn't for this engine, K20 might not even be around.
For sure.
So gotta put some respect on it.
Yeah, 100%. And I know a lot of people are going to be upset right now that this B series is actually coming out of the car, because there is so many people who do love the B series engine. But before we tell them about the engine that we're going to put in, something that I thought was really cool, and perhaps a coincidence that my DC2 is down here today, and also I own a DC5. Well, you've got a special car here today that is actually the predecessor to the DC2.
Previous generation, yeah. It's a DA6 Integra.
Never seen one in my life. I thought it was some form of an old Accord or something like that. What did this come with stock? Do we know? And it's not a Type R either, is it?
No. I think it had a B series, if I remember right.
Okay.
But obviously, when the car got here, one of my good customers, it was his old car about 10 years, 15 years ago.
Okay.
He sold it, he see it back up for sale, feeling sorry for itself, bought it back, and yeah, here he is with a K20.
And now it's got a K20 in it, guys. That's crazy, man. So we have literally got the predecessor, the generation before the DC2 sitting right here. And as you can see, even though it's quite an old car, it still obviously had VTEC in it at one point, or the engine that come with it had VTEC and obviously double overhead cams. Yeah, this is actually quite a sight to see. So I know who the owner is too, and he's a sound guy. He's actually been on the OG battles. Look, you probably all tuned in to see what engine we're about to put in this car. And as I say, it's gonna be a development of progression. Do you want to introduce the engine that's about to go into this car and then talk through perhaps all the bits that we've accumulated to make it happen?
Yeah, K24A JDM.
K24A JDM. And this is a JDM engine out of a JDM
Accord,
right?
Yeah.
Standard about 160 brake?
160, 170.
Which people are going to be like, hang on, that's got 220. Why the hell are you putting an engine that's, you know, less powering? But there's more to the story, right?
So initially we was gonna leave it tool block K24A.
Yep.
But we thought, with the plans you got in the line for it, I thought might be advisable we just go full frank. So K20A 2 head. Yep. K24 bottom end. Yep. Bottom end's fully stock. We just gonna put a brand new oil pump and stuff on it.
Yep.
brand new timing chain, freshen up the head gasket, obviously, where we're changing the head anyway.
Yep.
First of all, I think we'll probably just go with K20A2 cams and stuff. We get 265, 270 brake out of it.
Now, people might turn, let's put some respect on that kind of power's name too, because I've experienced a good power NA car, and there's a thrill that you can't get from other cars.
The buzz that this will give, especially in that shell, it's gonna be something else.
It's gonna be mad, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, being a K engine, we know the possibilities of how far we can push this. Me and you already know where this car is gonna go and what the kind of end goal is, or you know, a goal that we plan to achieve, and this car is going to be absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do first is explore perhaps the limits of an NA build, and that's something I haven't done on the channel. This doesn't just drop in. There is some bits and bobs to do.
Conversion bits, shafts, linkages.
Do you want to show us what we've got?
Yep.
We have got a massive amount of goodies right here, laid out, pretty much everything, but not everything, that we need to drop this K24A into that Integra. So do you want to kind of take us around and talk us through what's going on and why we need it?
So we've got the shifter there,
okay.
Shifter cables.
Yep.
We've got the shifter base plate, so the shifter can mount onto it.
Okay.
FN2 gearbox. Cool. We're going for a 5.1 final drive as well with it.
Got ya.
So all I got to do is just swap the rear casing over for an EP31, and that'll be good to go in.
And you're saying with the 5.1 final drive, gear ratios are going to be nice.
Yeah, it won't drop, especially with the tyre size we've got on there. The car won't drop out of power band so much. You wanted to keep the power steering.
Yep.
So we've got a full power steering conversion kit as well. So steering wheel's still going to be light. And you can still daily it, pop to the shops if you wanted to.
And it's hydraulic too.
Hydraulic, yeah.
Which is in keeping with why this car handles so well.
Yeah, we've got the engine mounts there.
Engine mount. So these are basically to
allow it to sit in there.
These are other brackets that
for the mount.
Too.
Yep. They're the ones that go into the body of the car. We've got an aftermarket fuel rail. We've got a fuel pressure regulator, fuel lines, and all the AM things that go with it. And over there we've got the post mount. When you do K24 conversion, you got to use the CRV post mount on it. Okay. So it allows the engine mount to bolt onto it. We've got a manifold there for a K-swap.
A nice shiny manifold there.
Here we have the charge harness and the interior harness for the swap. So we can still use the original cluster and stuff.
And quite self-explanatory here, we have some drive shafts.
K-swap shafts, yeah.
Okay, so, and that basically allows us to drop that lump in without having to
modify anything. Basically, engine and gearbox will go in, shafts will bolt directly in. Perfect. And it will be like OEM. So there's no cutting or anything involved. And
that's why we bring it to MK. Now, we are missing a few bits here right now. What do we need to collect?
Waiting on a K20A2 head, EP3 engine wiring harness, stock one. Still waiting for a brand new oil pump to turn up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it really.
So we're nearly there. We're nearly there. The next plan for you is you'll be taking that engine out. I think that's going to be going to a new owner.
Yep.
As you see, we're going K24A Frank, so a K20 head. And yeah, man, we're going to start about 270 brake horsepower. MK is very renowned for his mapping. So we'll be taking you through the journey of that. I know MK likes to map on the road. We'll probably finish it off on the dyno.
Yeah, we could go down, no problem.
People like numbers, so we'll show you exactly what goes on there. I want to let you know exactly how much it costs start to finish. So when we get to the complete K-swap, K24 Frank done and mapped, I'm going to let you know how much it cost me. So if you wanted to do similar, or go down a similar route, you know where you're at. So for now, we're keeping it safe and happy and keeping all the purists happy, although we've probably already ruined the purist day by saying the B series is coming out. So, but anyway, we're keeping it NA for a while, and then we're really gonna piss off the purists after that, but we'll tell you about that a little bit later. This car is honestly my baby. I'm so happy I own this car. And I tell you, the love I gained for it after taking it around the track was immense. Now, a lot of you also say once I put the K24 in, it will throw off the driving dynamics, which it probably will a little bit, but I don't think it will throw it off too bad, but we're gonna do some track work in it anyway. So yeah, listen, it's a journey and we're about to start. So MK, thank you so much. Tell the people where they can find you for your services.
All the socials, Instagram, Facebook. I got my contact number up there.
Yep.
That can contact and we can get it sorted.
If you have enjoyed today's video, smash that subscribe button. It's gonna be a sick journey and yeah, man, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.